Hey guys, Devlin here, back in with day 7 of the 31 days of Halloween. And as promised, we are now going to delve into the Marvel Legends Monsters box set by the fine folks over at Toy Biz. And we are, of course, going to kick things off with another Frankenstein. We've been doing this for a week, and 3 days have consisted of nothing but Frankenstein. Oh, don't worry. Day 8 and 9 will be Dracula and the Wolfman again. Oh, man. We have definitely pushed the limit with Frankenstein. I think this is the last one for the month, actually. So why not just get it out of the way, get it over with. But actually, with that being said, this is a pretty cool rendition of Frankenstein's monster, the character. It's a little bit more unique than the last two we looked at, which were the same damn thing. So, well, one of them was humongous. But taking a look at him, he comes with a stand. And it's a nice stand. It works. It's got his face on it there. He looks very depressed. They didn't put bolts in my neck. Which, they did not. There's no bolts on this guy at all. Which is very odd because that's not really a trait of the what's it? The Universal Monsters version, because I've seen plenty with bolts on his neck. Hell, the one from Ben 10 had bolts on his neck. But he was just called Victor, so they got away with it. But nonetheless, he looks pretty cool. He looks a lot more realistic. He's got gray skin. He's got this furry vest, which I think is a throwback to the Son of Frankenstein. I believe he had like a little fuzzy vest. Then he just has some boots and pants. So articulation on this guy. I mean, look at that face. That's the thing. He's got the face and he's got the flat top. So I'm surprised they didn't give him the bolts on his neck. But the head will rotate. Look down pretty far, actually. It'll look up a decent amount. It hits his vest a little bit, but you could tug it back and get a little bit more range out of that. But between that and his hair, he doesn't get a whole lot. No real tilt to speak of. Shoulders will move out far enough, I think. Back down, forward and back. Bicep swivel. Double jointed elbow. We haven't seen that yet this month. Swivel at the wrist. Hinge at the hand, and at the forefingers. This hand's kind of stupid because it looks like a gorilla hand. The other hand looks a little bit more normal. And I will say that the hinged fingers and hands on this one doesn't look as bad. I'd say if it weren't for his size, he'd fit in pretty well with your modern Marvel Legends collection. It's got an ab crunch, moves that far forward. I don't think it moves back. It does move back a decent amount. He's got those sucky wide joint hips, so he's got, you gotta swing it around and move it out, and then you gotta put it back down, and then you can move it the other way. I just keep it this way, just so he stands halfway decent. He's got a thigh cut, of course. Double joint at the knee. Swivel at the boot. A little teeny bit of rocker, as well as a hinge in the foot. And a toe joint, which gives you a little teeny bit of extra range there. So that's really it. And something that just occurred to me, this is the first Toy Biz Legends that I have reviewed on this channel. I mean, I reviewed plenty on my other channel, including this one, but that one's irrelevant now. Just saying. Little bastard. But I believe the first Toy Biz Legend I reviewed on my other channel wasn't Ghost Rider. It was something from the Galactus Wave, I'm pretty sure. So, yeah, kind of a rite of passage for any Marvel Legends reviewer to review an old Toy Biz figure. But here he is next to Jack-O-Lantern. Yeah, he's a little bit on the short side, dude. Jack-o'-lantern's on a little bit on the drunk side. Stand up, boy. I'm drunk off of pumpkin spice liquor. That's why he's got the fire in his eyes. But no, he's a little bit short. But you could probably fudge this guy in. He doesn't have the most ugliest joint layout that some of the Toy Biz figures had. Then, of course, here's the real comparison. He's next to Boris. It's Frankenstein. Yeah. Boris is taller, so this is a lot more like father and son, because he literally looks like the son of Frankenstein. There you go. That's a little better. But yeah, with that being said, I'd have to say that this is probably one of the best figures in this whole set. I think you definitely get value for money with this set, even though I think the set was only like $20 when it came out. I don't know, it was fairly cheap. It was like insanely underpriced. Compared to what they charge you for a 4-pack now, which is like $80. I'm pretty sure this was anywhere between $20 to $30 when it came out, so you definitely got your money's worth. And another thing to note, it came with a poster book. I have no idea where the hell that is. Otherwise, I would show you, because it's got some pretty dope looking art in there. But yeah, I would recommend this guy if you are a fan of, the Marvel monsters and kind of the darker side of the Marvel Universe. I think this is an awesome figure. I'm not sure if Hasbro's going to remake this guy anytime soon. There's a Morbius movie slated to come out next year, but I don't know if they'll make a wave with like a Morbius Unbound Bath, and they'll put this guy in the Omega Red body, put Werewolf by Night on the Jackal body. I don't know. Wishful thinking, because that would be awesome. But nonetheless, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed today's edition of the 31 Days of Halloween. I haven't said 13 in a while. Keeping your fingers crossed. Stay tuned, because tomorrow we're going to take a look at the stinker of the set just to get it out of the way. Fortunately, that's Dracula. But, with that being said, until next time, I'll catch you guys later with Day 8 of the 31 Days of Halloween. Woo, scary. But a week later, and you're starting to get sick of it. I know you are. Don't lie to me.